Welcome back. This is a special edition of Where to Eat in Oklahoma. We are at the Oklahoma Restaurant Convention and Expo. Of course, as always, Sysco's chef Dale Tanner joins us.
Great to be here.
And we've got Kathy Bondi, the owner of the French Hen and a new restaurant out in Tulsa as well, The Hen. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Great.
But you also hold another very important title, and that is chairperson of the Restaurant Association. So you've seen this really develop. What is new this year that's
we've really kind of we really have revamped the show completely. We've moved vendors around. I even walked in and said, wow, and I've been coming every year for probably 15 years, and I said, I don't even feel like I'm at the same show this year because they've really done a great job. Marcus Tilley is our chairperson of the convention, and he's done a really good job of just kind of mixing it up and moving things around. And so, I don't know if you saw the Red Bull truck out there, got some music going.
It's really
a lot more
noticeable.
lively.
Yeah, I've been extremely impressed. So as we've said last week, the theme is international. So we are taking a trip to France with the French Hen and this first dish. Yes. So what is this first dish that we're going to make?
We're doing an ossobuco niçoise. Ossobuco is a veal shank, and I've just taken this one. It's got the bone in it, and I've just done a little salt and pepper and flour and just browned it off a little bit in the pan.
What is the next step?
Well, the next step is making our braising liquid. If I can go ahead and start doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Add just
a little bit
to help
you too.
This would typically take hours. We're doing it from the magic of television, where we're doing it all in one pan. Typically, you'd be making your braising liquid, putting the ossobuco back in the liquid, and then putting it in the oven, going low and slow for several hours. That's the braising process of it.
Okay.
We are going to do it. I'm just going to show you how to make the braising liquid here.
And what ingredients have we put in so
We're going to do the celery, carrots, and onion.
Okay.
Just your
braising itself is a classical French cooking technique. That
very classical.
Most people do it a lot at home, and they're not really familiar with what they're doing.
It is exactly
so
braising.
Braising is a process where we start just like Kathy did, where we sear the meat, and then we put it back in the pot with the vegetables that have been sauteed a little bit.
So you just kind of brown each side.
Brown each side.
Get it nice and brown. Get whatever it is, if it's ossobuco or if it's short ribs, whatever. It's the best way.
But the most important part of this is the liquid. So she'll put it back into the liquid, cover the meat partially, and then stick it in the oven covered. And like Kathy said, low and slow.
Very good.
Yeah, and it's really, for the cooks at home, I am not a trained chef at all. I've been in the restaurant business my whole life, but I'm trained by trial and error. This is the easiest dish you can make at home because there's really just, you can't screw it up. I mean, you put anything like this type of meat low and slow in the liquid, like Dale was talking about, and it just falls off the bone.
And as long as we're in France,
yes.
The combination of vegetables that she put in there in French cuisine is known as mirepoix.
The mirepoix.
The mirepoix is carrots, onions, and celery.
We're going to be speaking French by the end of this.
We are.
There's a little
Throw some
chicken
French
broth.
out there. Anybody, throw some French out.
And
what do you just put in there?
Chicken broth.
Okay.
And we make our chicken stock in-house along with a veal demi-glaze. Everything's made in-house. Little white wine, of course.
Have to have wine with a French dish.
Have you met me?
Oh, this is looking good.
So that's what we do. That's basically our braising liquid, and then, like I said, you would put the meat, whatever it may be, in this case the ossobuco, back into the braising liquid.
Can we do that right now?
We can.
Cool.
And we always want to finish everything off with just a little bit of butter.
Also, because we're in France, everything goes better with butter.
I brought I didn't even bring all that.
Yeah, who brought the baguette?
Yeah,
Bring
exactly.
baguette for us?
Yeah,
right.
We'll have to pretend on that one.
So that's basically it. You just take it like that, cover it, put it in the oven, like I said, low and slow for several hours. So.
Great.
Okay, well, this is a good time to take a break, but when we come back, we're also making foie gras, right?
We are.
We're going to finish this up, make another dish, learn a little bit about the French Hen and their new restaurant, The Hen, when we come back.
Sounds great.